Okay, different SD card. So, you know, the American comics, I mean not American comics, the animation industry in America has been pussified. When I say pussified, that means it's became very cartoony. I know that cartoons are made for children, and children like pastel colors, vibrant colors, and blocky, non-human looking characters, but goddamn, is there something wrong with the new generation, which is like the figure of the cartoon character looks inhuman, too cartoony? Or is it something wrong with my generation, which is we were subject to the whims and whimsical of violent cartoons like G.I. Joe? All of them have very realistic proportions. The proportions of all the characters, they are similar to real human beings. So we have G.I. Joe, Mask, what else? Forgot the name of that cartoon where the toys can press a button. That was awesome. Infocom. Is it called Infocom? Or something else? It was awesome. The toys were awesome. So G.I. Joe, Mask, Spiral Zone, maybe Transformers. All of them are like realistic in proportions. But you compare to today's cartoon from America, it's pussified, it's cartoony, and that is why people prefer to watch anime. Okay, of course you can say anime is also very like pussified. It means big eyes and cartoony proportions, but anime is much better than the animation from America, sad to say. But America used to have or produce pretty good cartoon shows. G.I. Joe, Mask, Starcom, yes, that's the word, Starcom. Starcom was the cartoon where the toys, when you press a button, they open up by themselves. Holy shit, during that time it was revolutionary. Just press a button, because of spring inside, you know. Oh, awesome. Starcom, S-T-A-R-C-U-M. Starcom? No, Starcom, S-T-A-R-C-O-M. Not C-U-M, come. That's come. I'm coming! So, what was I saying? Oh, Castlevania. Castlevania is not that pussified. It is pretty awesome. I like it. And of course, at the end of the episode, by the fourth episode, we were treated to a duel between a vampire and a vampire or monster hunter, Belmont. So that was pretty good. I like the animation. Oh my god, nice. The Alucard was sexy as fuck, very slender and has class. That's strange, having class. Do all vampires have class? I don't think so. It's because Alucard is the son of Dracula, and Dracula, who is a god vampire if I'm not mistaken, since he has all those powers, god vampire, and the mother who's a human being who has class. So they taught Alucard to have class. So very awesome. So there are three of them, three characters. I did not talk about the girl. The girl is okay. Well, any girl will not be as good once you have watched Resident Evil Vendetta. That girl in there, oh, so cute, so lovely, so nice. So I talk more about Netflix than this West Castlevania show. It's a good story. I'm looking forward to season 2. Hopefully season 2 won't be too long away. If you have to wait 1 year later for season 2, that means I've lost my interest and I'm not going to watch it again. But if season 2 comes in a month's time, or 2 months time, or 3 months time, then I'll definitely go and watch it again. But after 1 year, forget about it. I don't want to watch, because in the world that we live in now, TV programs or TV shows is a million miles better than the movies. So why do people go to movies? I'm not sure. I don't know why. Why don't they play the TV shows in the movie theater? Yeah, buy a ticket and you have to stay there for 10 hours because it's 10 episodes. So you're not gonna go to the cinema to pay for 1 hour's worth of entertainment, then go back home, then go and watch the second episode. No, you're gonna like show the whole fucking season in one go and have breaks. You know, you wanna take a shit, you wanna go eat food. 10 hours. It's an experience, a different experience. Maybe you have a round table discussion in the middle. People will talk about something. The whole theater will talk, have party, have raves, discussions, orgies if they want to. Bring condoms, okay? Might be good. It's an experience. Go to the cinema. You have to stay there for 10 hours, so you're gonna bond with people, not bondage. You're gonna bond with people, you're gonna talk with people on the left, on the right, have a discussion, haha, hee hee hoo hoo, talk. Exchange WhatsApp, whatever, have a Netflix and chill at home. Something like that, you know? Experience. We go to cinemas to have an experience. But nowadays TV shows are better than the cinema or better than the movies. So what was I saying? Go watch this show. What is it? Castlevania. Very good. Okay, go watch it. Trust me, it's good stuff. Sayonara, bye bye. It's not for you. I don't want to say anymore because you spoil everything. Go and watch it. Okay, it's good stuff. Trust me, I have class, I have honor, I have a sense of pride, I have good taste. Oh, it's time to eat some food. It's now 8:30 p.m. Asam Laksa is inside here from Macy's restaurant, a new one. Wow, it's going to be a lot of food. I'll bring this baby here. Let's see me boil it. Put you on the garlic thing. Pots. I need a pot here. So this one here is, I'll show you later. This is the secret sauce, the Asam Laksa or tamarind laksa. Put it on the stove, not stove, the pot. This soup, of course, I'm sorry if I'm not wearing anything. So, wearing a shirt. Okay, I got pants. So this is made of fish and tamarind and other good stuff. The secret or a good Asam Laksa is always in the soup. If you can see down here, if you can see properly, all the good shit is down below there. That's the sediment, all the fish flakes. So I have to give it a nice rogering. Just push it like you're doing doggy style, as to stir up the sediment. And when you pour it into the pot, it's gonna be a wild ride. Oh, am I coming? So we dump it in. Hello.
You heat it up.
Yes, I'm gonna heat it up. Let's see, how do I do this to show the people? Let's see. Fuck. Okay. The people has spoken. Slowly to show the shit inside. Come on. There's a lot of fish flakes still in the plastic bag here. The side. Oh god, there's still some more. Pour it back inside so as to get the fish flakes. The fish has sacrificed its life for my sustenance. Of course, the fish had no say in it. It just got tangled in the fisherman's net. Smells good. Nice. Now for the next one, which is this one here. Wow, it's quite heavy here. God damn it, there's a lot of food in here. There goes my diet. My diet has been destroyed. Firstly, in order to make sure that you do it properly and not fuck up or make all the required vegetables too soft, you have to separate it. This is the Gerryko way of doing things. When my mother comes around, I have to ask her how much this heavy thing is. So heavy, man. It's like a effing meal. It's like more than what you get in all the single meals that you buy from all the hawkers in Penang. All the hawkers in Penang are stingy. They don't give you a lot. So there's some mint. You can smell it, lovely. Raw onions on top. So separate the raw onions into a different plate here. I'm not gonna like heat up the raw stuff. I'm gonna just heat up the noodles, the lai fen. It's called lai. Better not make it too fast. The heating up of the noodles, so that it simmer. There's also a calamansi lime, which I'm strangely enough. Why is a calamansi lime doing here? It's for noodles, dry noodles. But why is it? Maybe to make it more sour. So cucumbers, mint, onions, all raw. Oh, and pineapples too. A sign of lovely Asam Laksa. Pineapples. Expensive, therefore is not used that often. So a good Asam Laksa is always having nanas. Nanas is Malay word for pineapple. So I'm going to heat up the noodles, and if you put all these raw ingredients, which is the cucumber, onions and mint, into the hot boiling soup, it will just make it wilt and not that crunchy and not that nice, not that authentic. You only add these vegetables at the end of the boiling process. So where's my mother? She's supposed to be here. Oh, passing by. Always and forever. Okay. Got him. Shit. Put the noodles here, which is going to be blanched. These are lai fen. It's like, okay, where's my mother? Ask her how much it is. I'm currently doing my Malacca day 2. It's 12 hours. Fuck. It's 12 hours, man. 12 parts. It's gonna give me a lot of headache. How much is the Asam Laksa? There's a lot though. $5. It's a lot though.
Good.
Have you eaten?
Don't put the.
Have you
Don't
eaten?
add any noodles already.
Have you eaten?
I took the other type.
You want some or not?
No. You can have it.
How about the fish ball, the soup?
You can have it.
What?
You want to eat all, you eat all. If you can't eat all, then
Can I leave the soup for tomorrow or something?
you have to.
Huh?
Can.
Djokovic?
Sure, it's in the fridge.
Make sure it's in the fridge. I'm not gonna eat the fish ball. It's too much already. There's also the wonton, the fried wonton. Fried wonton is like there. There's too much of soup here. I'm not gonna eat so much, crazy. I'm on a diet, man. That's why I'm so sexy in my body. Okay. Gao Dian. So it's boiling now. There is the food. Where to put the goddamn here, huh? Boil it. Fast. What the calamansi lime? I'm still very perplexed by it. Prepare the plates. I'm perplexed by its existence. Okay, it's boiling already. Turn down the thing. Turn down the gas. Dump in the lai fan, the noodles. Let it boil. Not too long. Let it bring it back to the boil, and once it starts simmering, turn it off. The noodles have already cooled down the soup. Separate all the noodles from each other. Turn on the lights. Prepare my fork and spoon and bamboo chopsticks. It's boiling already. Turn it off. Okay, put it in a bowl. Wow, a lot of soup, a lot of noodles. It's crazy. Okay, finito. And that's it. Put the noodles on the put a bowl of noodles on the table. Wow, it's hot. Ouch. Ow. Bloody hot, man. Ready to chomp chomp. Okay, it looks like it has a lack of life because it's just one brown bowl of soup and noodles. Trust me, if you can't see it from there. Calamansi lime separate, don't want to put in yet, and all the garnishing top it up. That's how you prepare it properly. But last time I used to like dump everything inside the soup and then boil it, and everything became wilted. So nowadays I'm smarter, baby. Smarter. Yes, I'm smarter. Gotta use my brain sometimes. I'm not sure why. It's not that nice to use brains. Kinda. Do I have a shirt to wear? Fuck it. No man. Ooh, calamansi lime. Why? So, ooh. Oh, they did not provide belacan sauce or fish sauce. Okay, must be in the soup, hopefully. Smells like Asam Laksa. I feel very bashful. I think I do wear a shirt. Eat it as fast as possible before it gets a bit too watery. Not watery, it's already watery. It gets too soft, too soggy. Taste the soup first. Ooh, nice. Spicy too. Spicier than the rest. The one in L&L is sweet. This one is spicy and slightly salty. Maybe they forgot to put the sugar in. I mean, it's nice. But saltier than the L&L one. The L&L one, L&L food court, is sweet. This is the slightly salty type. Maybe they forgot to put the belacan sauce, but belacan sauce is salty, right? Anyway, if you like Asam Laksa that is salty, then this is the one for you. And if you like Asam Laksa which is sweet, then you go to L&L food court in Bircham to have your fixation or your Asam Laksa needs. Put this calamansi lime, make it even more sour. Nicely al dente. I think I've been eating in the Penang Asam Laksa and of course L&L food court Asam Laksa. I got used to the Asam Laksa being sweet. This is a different take on the Asam Laksa. It's not that sweet. And of course they provided the calamansi lime, which maybe afterwards I would like experiment with. The lai fan, aka noodles, is al dente, not too soft, not too hard. They do say that if your lai fan or noodles is a bit too translucent, that means a lot of additives were added. But if it is white, that means it's pure rice. It's made from rice, this lai fan. So what kind of fish that they use is most likely sardine. There's a crunch to the onions, and the sweetness will definitely be provided by the pineapple. Hopefully the pineapple is the type that is sweet, or what's that word? Not raw. In Cantonese it's called sokjo, that means ripe. Yes, hopefully the pineapples that they use is the ripe kind. The right kind and the ripe kind, not the rape kind. Crunchy. Crunchiness provided by the cucumber and the raw onions. The only form of protein in this soup, or this meal, Asam Laksa, is the fish flakes. The mint gives it a freshness, cuts through all the fishiness. That's why the mint is there. So the protein is from the fish flakes, which is, I suspect is sardines. Carbohydrate is the lai fan or the noodles. The vegetables is everywhere, the mint, raw cucumber, raw onions, and there's a fruit component, the pineapple. So you get your dessert, you get your lunch or dinner in one bowl of nastiness. Well, it's good to eat this on a cold day. Don't kiss your girlfriend or boyfriend after you've eaten this because it has raw onions. Wonton, fried wonton. Let's try it. It's from Macy's Cafe or Macy's restaurant. Just a stone's throw away from here. You throw a stone over the North and South Highway and you will hit the Macy's restaurant. It's that close. Walking distance maybe 5-10 minutes from here. Smells like wonton. Good. Of course, this is not freshly, not out of the frying pan or the boiling oil. Fish paste inside. Nice. Soft, fluffy fish paste, sweet fish paste. It acts like mint. It cuts down to all the fishiness, even though the fish paste is actually fish. The skin, which is made of bean curd, I think. Either it's flour or bean curd. Is it bean curd? I think it's flour. Flour sheets of flour. Because I don't taste any bean curd in the cover. Most likely it's made of flour. So it's a different type of taste, this wonton, compared to Asam Laksa, obviously. Now I'm just editing through the January 2017 Malacca trip, day 2 in Malacca. Yeah, 12 hours, man. 12 fucking hours. Oh god. Who could have known that I was able to film 12 hours worth of videos in a single day? That's half the day I've been shooting. All in all, I think the whole just one day itself, 12 hours worth of videos, is close to 100 gigabytes of space. Not bad, not bad. One thing that I would say about this is could have been improved by a bit more sugar, because I got used to eating Asam Laksa that is sugary. And I don't think I'm going to experiment. I don't want to use this calamansi lime, half of it. I don't want my Asam Laksa to be too sour. So you eat something sour, Asam Laksa is sour, then you cleanse your palate with fried wonton. I have one more left. Just now I was riding my bicycle around the neighborhood. Saw two pretty girls taking pictures of their rented house. prefer to see the girls in their natural form, not in their birthday suit. Of course, I would like to see a girl in their birthday suits, aka no clothes at all. But I like to see them when they are like in their most comfortable clothes, normally very short shorts. You want to judge how pretty a girl is? Go see them when they don't have their makeup, when they did not put on their glamour. Nowadays I've been going through a band called Trademark, their songs play on YouTube. I'm also going through Teresa Ting's famous songs. I think all the covers from other artists as well of Teresa Ting's greatest hits. I'm not going to defile the neutrality of this taste with this soup. In other words, I don't want to make this sour thing. It's called a Yong Liu, means a portion. Of all the portions in the world, be it fish balls, soya bean skins, turnip, fried turnip. What I like most of all the Yong Liu is the wonton, fried wonton, and of course the tendon balls, the dark brown or grey, oh, those are the lovely grey balls full of tendon and meat. Some people do put salad, if I'm not mistaken, into this Asam Laksa. And there's a tamarind piece here. It's 9 PM. When I was in USM or University of Science Malaysia in Penang, studying biology to get my bachelor's of science or degree in biology. There's a rumor circulating around that one of the most popular Asam Laksas in Penang, Galaxy 1, okay, was using, instead of fish flakes or anything from fish, they were using toilet paper. Of course, that's just rumors and jealousy. Toilet paper does not taste good, I think. But then again, If toilet paper is good enough to wash or wipe your ass, then it's good enough to be in your stomach. Damn, this Asam Laksa is spicy. We need to save the best for last. Wonton. Wonton is cooling. It's like eating cucumber or drinking milk after eating something very spicy. Delicious. Okay. Sayonara, bye bye.